Hey all, 118 Set Shadow here. So, we've got Illusionless Strife, DivineZ 2 coming in a few more weeks, and we'll have the sneak preview tournament going on in the next week, I believe. With that in mind, there are a number of cards that are moving up due to some new support buffs like for Kyoka, for Prison, and for Heroes. We're going over just a few of those today, but before we do that, one thing I wanted to point out is where we're at with boxes for Minerva Rising. Thanks to a lot of the reveals that we've seen from DivineZ 3 right now, Minerva Rising has been seeing a rise in value, or not really a rise in value, I suppose, but a drop in the number of boxes that are available. Currently, there's only one listing left at $45 with a $12 shipping tag, 2 boxes overall, and whatever was left otherwise was bought out in the last few days, all at around $45 as well. The market price on these boxes is also $44. So the set itself is gets a lot more hype again with set 3, with Eva's return on top of that, and Lukier also got support announced for it, but that's also part of set 3 as well. There's also anticipation for future sets when it comes to cards like Maelstrom too, where right now the secret rare of this card is down to 2 listings available, one at about $63, but it has a $5 shipping tag attached to it. The other one is $120, and we haven't seen this card sell since back in April. But again, there's just anticipation for Maelstrom to eventually get its own cross ride after seeing Venus Lukier get its own. To that same point, we've also been seeing a decrease in quantity for Flowstrike Brave Shooter, which is a Maelstrom promo card that we got from tournament packs some time back. Right now, the regular version is starting at $7. It's consolidated at $5 right now, but it does have a $5 shipping tag on that one seller, so you would have to buy multiple copies to offset that cost. However, the foil version, which has 6 listings available, is around $8, $7 to $8 for each of its copies. So, aside from the one listing that I can see here for the common version, it's typically better just to buy the foil in this case. It ultimately does depend on whether or not Maelstrom does get its bigger support. Then we would likely see a spike in this. Aurora Battle Princess Penetrate Aquas. This is a set 10 triple rare that goes in Prison. This one has been seeing an increase in value on its market price to just over $9 and currently has a base price of $12. It's also consolidated at $12 with 10 copies on that single seller. It's been selling for $10 to $12 recently, a little bit higher than that as well. And the highest listing available right now is just about $17 too. With Prison getting new support with set 3, this is building up its popularity. We've also got United Dianos, where not to the same degree as the Battle Princess, but we are seeing a decrease in the number of listings that are available for this card. There are 7 listings at this point, where the market price is now around $4.08, and sales recently have been going for $5 to $6. The available quantities go from about $5.50 to $8. Then we're really all over the place with all these low listings that just happen to have high shipping tags on them as well. You can normally expect them to be guaranteed tracking at that point, but yeah, that's just typical from what you would expect of at least a $4 or $5 shipping tag. When it comes to orders and reprints now, we did get a confirmed reprint in DivineZ 3 for Bracing Angel Ladder. So it's going to be reprinted as a triple rare in that set, and thanks to that, the prices on the listings have already seen a large decrease in value. In addition, we've seen an increase in the number of listings available. We're now at 15 listings with a base price of $69 on this one. The market price is still about $86, and recent sales have still been $70 to $80. But One was sold at 72 even after the announcement was made. We'll have to see what happens in the next few days, given that we won't get set 3 until at least August, if I'm remembering right. Available ones right now are mostly around $70, so at the very least, you can rest assured it's not likely for this card to go back into the 90s to 100s anymore. However, it seems Bushiroad skipped over a much older order that still needs a reprint, Forbital Surrogate. This card is from Festival Collection 2023 and is still up there in value at $61.49 to start, with a market price of $67-ish. This one has been selling for around $60 pretty consistently as of late, and when it comes to the available listings, we've got them mostly under 60, well, not mostly, I'd say. We have a few under 65, and after that, we go into the 70s. So, yeah, I don't know why Bushiroad skipped this one over. Well, I kind of understand, given that Angel Ladder is very popular right now, but Forbital Surrogate is older and really needs that reprint too. Another heel trigger that's been getting bought out recently is Blaze Made in Rioni, which is currently from set 6. The card has been consolidated to about $1 when it comes to these available listings, and there aren't very many of them left. 7 listings altogether, with most of the quantities at $1 and higher. The other ones do start at 25 cents, but there are only 1 or 2 copies available for it, so that effectively makes the card at least $1 to pick up unless you're buying some more stuff from these sellers. Don't know why this one in particular got bought out, though. Yeah, I just don't know. Whistling Arrow of Recursion, Obifold. This is the counter heal for crit-based units for Brantgate. It's got a few listings available at $30, with 1 lightly played and 2 near mints, and the card hasn't sold since March. The last sales we saw were $36 and $40, so basically just around 40 and under. And the current available listings besides those $30 ones, they just start up at 40 again. And you do have to be careful on this one, given that this is a counter heal, and while these are getting reprinted in Festival 2024, the high rarity ones will likely maintain their value, if not just go up again and again. Steel Bullet of Duststorm Ethan, the holofoil version of this card. This is a set 3 card, by the way, so you would think that there are lots of these on the market, but right now there are only 6 listings available. The base listing is currently at $1, but you can see the last 2 sales we saw, players bought these at $30 to $5 and multiple copies. The listings that are currently available are all around $1. A few of these have the $4 to $5 shipping tag though. So there aren't too many left, so buying this is going to cost you at least $2 now, unless you buy with some other stuff from those same sellers. Tamiyora's new support card from the new June promo set, Stealth Fiend Kawasohime. This one has 6 listings overall between its foil and its regular, only 2 listings on the foil. We're at $35 right now for the regular one and $58 base for the foil. Market prices are right around there too. Now, of course, again with these June promos, they only just got released technically last week. And so there's still a long way to go before we'll start to see these drop off. Then we've also got Friendship Fairy, which is also getting reprinted as part of Festival 2024. But the price is still okay. When it comes to the regular promo, we've got it at $7, and then when it comes to the foil version, though, that's currently $18.50 base, but the market price on that is about $12. Again, if you can wait for the reprint for Festival 2024, probably better just to do that. Then we've got Night of Evil / Mayrig, which is the promo support card we got for Tegrea some time back. This one has dropped off pretty significantly. Now its base price is $8 with a market price at $8.50, and then we've got the foil version with a market price of $20, but the base listing here is $11. And looking at that one in a little more detail, we've got $6 to $9 for the lower listings on the regular one, and then a straight $11 for all the lowest listings on the foil. With Amorta coming out, I think we all remember what happened with Prescription Angels some time back, how this card just got completely bought off the market with the anticipation of using Amorta as a perfect guard in general. However, the card has not been able to keep up its momentum, and the card is now very cheap to pick up again. It's still more expensive than it used to be. Ultimately, the market price on the non-foils goes from $1 to $2 depending on which numbered version it is, and the foil version has a market price of $3 with a base listing of $5 right now, but it's got 10 listings available, and there are overall 30 listings among the non-foils. And the last card to talk about today is Himetsuru Ichimonji, the SP version of this card. Last time I talked about the triple rare, which was one of the higher valued ones, but when it comes to the SP, there have only been 2 listings on this card. One that's already sold for $100 and one that is available right now for $130. Ultimately, I just don't think there's a lot of Token Rambo that got cracked open, even though the series has some pretty fair value in terms of competitive play. And then for some more common ones to play like Ichimonji, it's just hard to tell. Honestly, I don't follow Token Rambo that well, so I can't really give much detail on that. But given that the triple rare is one of the bigger ones on this one, this is not unexpected, at least in my eyes. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys later.